Hello everybody, and welcome to this instructional video on how to perform trunk flexion and extension using ROM Tracker software. So as you can see, I have a session started. For the body part, I have selected trunk, the movement is flexion, and the side is left. Now keep in mind with this, there is the option for left or right side. This motion really only needs to be captured once, since the movement is just flexion or extension of the trunk, but we do have options to collect it on one side versus the other, just in case there's any obstructions or one reason you'd like to collect one side versus the other. You don't usually need to do both though. So the guide, what we're going to say is, what we're going to tell our testee is bend forward at the waist, keeping your hands on your hips, okay? Visibility is ensuring that our left hip, shoulder, and elbow are clearly visible. And positioning, we're standing in a side profile so that the camera is on your left side. So this is a very dynamic movement. Understand that a lot of what we're capturing here on the technical side is hip flexion. It is very hard to isolate the lumbar spine, which is why we have this categorized as trunk. This is a functional position where we're bending forward, so we do believe that there's good accuracy in collecting this movement. Just understand that as we're describing this and talking with folks, the lumbar spine is actually going to be pretty still with this, and we're going to be largely looking at hip flexion, and you'll see what I mean here. So why don't we go ahead and get rid of the guide here. We'll hit start. All right, so I have my left side selected, so I'm going to face the left so that my left side is facing the camera. And I'll demonstrate what the movement looks like first here. So hands on the hips. We bend forward. Okay, so that's what the movement looks like. Make sure everything is visible. I've given myself 3 seconds to get into that position. I'll hit capture. Okay, great. And just as a reminder, I only have to use the left, but if I wanted to demonstrate the right, it's the same movement. It's just capturing the right side. So if I capture from here, it shouldn't be too different. Those are pretty similar. Okay, so trunk extension. So if we pull up the guide here, we're leaning backwards at the hips, extending your spine. So same idea here, keeping the hands on the hips is also a good idea. Ensure, since we have right, let's select left. The left hip, shoulder, and elbow are clearly visible, and a side profile with the camera on my left. We'll collapse that. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, and then let's go ahead and collect. Great, and again, we don't need this, but this is what it looks like from the right. It's the same movement. You're going to capture the same thing. Okay, great. So that's just the difference between those. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to romtracker.com. info@romtracker.com, and we'd be happy to help. Thanks, everybody.